That's it. Everything works. Don't forget to subscribe, please. So we got the backup cam working. Please. We have 2012 Audi A5. Customer has a couple issues. This doesn't work, and also the backup cam doesn't work. So we got a Android radio along with backup cam. We're going to install it. This is the screen. So Carplay, Android Auto, wireless, and also a replacement cam that goes by the trunk. Release handle is built into it. So the bezel where the monitor gets mounted. Key harnesses, USB cables, and LVDS cable. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the radio. I'm going to put all these on description below so you can buy from Amazon along with the monitor that we are doing and the backup cam. So you put these removal tools inward. You're going to pull away like this to remove. So I'm going to show you what we just did. Let me hang on a second. Shut this off. Right. So what you're doing is when you put this tools in, push. Can you push this one in so I can remove this? Yeah, push it. So you're gonna put this in. There is a little cutout right here. So you put this one inward, then there is a metal pin right here. As you put it in, you're gonna grab that pin. Then this part, see, it goes in and out. It goes in and out. So you're gonna push inward to release that. You do it on both sides. And you spread out a ways to pull this entire chassis out. Okay. Then we're gonna disconnect, just gonna disconnect the main power. This one. Alright, so now this is the main harness. There are two kinds of T-harness. See these holes here? Some of them they have a fiber optic. This has a fiber optic built in here, not on this harness. So if you have a fiber optic cable here, usually it's a green one, you're going to release that, put it to the T-harness that comes with. See, if you look at it here, there is a little round holes right here. It goes outside. If you have a fiber optic on the cable, the main harness, you're going to remove them, put it to here, and this goes back in. But in our case, the fiber optic is here, so we don't have to worry about that part. So we're just going to put this one in here, this one, male and female plugs into the factory side. But before we do it, let's take out the display part of it. So we're going to just remove that silver trim, carefully pry that out. That is the hazard switch along with the airbag indication. And sometimes if you disconnect the airbag indication, you may have a check engine light on the dashboard and you're going to have to reset it. You don't want to deal with it, you can disconnect the battery before you disconnect them. There's a torque screws right here, torque number 20 or 25 I think. You're going to remove 4 screws.
Yes.
The drill?
I don't have it.
So once you remove those 4 screws, you can disconnect that. And make sure you're getting the right cable. There are a couple different models of this. One is Multimedia, and the other one has, I forgot what it was, but it's a different name for it. Oh, Symphony. So there is a one with a multimedia, like this one is a multimedia, and another one says Symphony on it. So make sure you're getting the right one. There are different video cables of it. There's the video cable. This one says MMI. There's also say MMI here, so you're gonna have to plug that in. That's USB. Right, so few people ask me, my control doesn't work, these don't light up. That's because you didn't connect this CAN bus wire. That is behind the glove box. So you're gonna have to take the glove box out. To open the glove box, there is a pocket here. There's a pocket here. You're gonna have to take this pocket out. Behind, there's a screw all the way far back. There's another one. All right, so you're gonna have to remove screws here on the top. There's how many you have? Like 3 or 4 of them on the top.
8 mil. Yes.
Yeah, there is a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
there's a 5 of them.
8, dado 8.
Those are 8 mils, by the way. And you're gonna have to remove this pocket. There is another 8 mil and another one all the way far back, deep inside. So inside the pocket, right at my fingertip here, beginning part of it, there's a little cutout here, and you're gonna have to bend that locking tab inward toward to the center part of it. Then the pocket comes out. The reason we are taking the pocket out is because behind the pocket there is another 8 mil you're gonna have to remove. There's a one on each side. There's another one. There's another one on this side. There's a 2 on each side. Okay. I don't have a little picture.
Entonces te sirve así. Muy la acople grande.
Okay.
¿Cómo no?
You're gonna have to bend both of them.
¿No te sirve? Sí.
We are taking those 8 mils out. There's a 5 of them on the top. We are removing 2 8 mils on the part of it as well. We got the 8 mils all the way inside, another one behind that pocket. Then remove 2 8 mils on the part of it. Then entire glove box drops. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about at the can T harness. A lot of people said This doesn't work, doesn't light up. That's because you didn't connect the T-harness for the can. So once you have the glove box down, if you look this corner right here, that red plug right there, that is your CAN bus T-harness. Without that, none of the functions for the joystick works on the center console. You're going to unplug that. The T-harness that comes with plugs in. Of course, it's male and female. Simply unplug it. Plug that in. And the other side plugs back into the car side, of course. And I have one guy said, I plugged it in, still doesn't work. That's because he didn't connect the car side back in. And you're gonna have to run that cable toward to the middle by the display. So you can run the wire to the right side, obviously, and plug the CAN wire in and out. The main harness that goes up to the display, you can pull this way first toward to the behind the glove box. There's a hole there, and you can run it up to the top. I see it. Again, we went that way behind. There's a hole there. You can grab the wire right there, cut out, and you shine the light. So there's a cutout right there. That's how the wire comes out back into the display part of it. And you can run the USB through that cutout on the bottom side as well into the glove box. Alright, so we put the male side back into the radio. Be sure to lock this one in place. And the other side goes back into the factory harness. Power harness may hit something. We may have to readjust that. Be sure to align that main harness behind the radio. That may prevent from the radio to go back in place. Alright, so this metal frame has to go in because this new frame is mounted like that, and this airbag indication plug that plugs into factory airbag indication that we removed. There's a hazard and the airbag indication there. So you're going to put the 4 screws back into place. So you can either use 3 screws or it comes with 4 new screws. Either way, it'll work.
Okay. 40 minutes. 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 40 minutes
Slide the radio back in place. Yes. Why does it say no signal? Alright, so I'm going to show you a little tricks. Initially, my MMI doesn't light up, as you can see. It doesn't light up. So you got to set this car. Okay, you go to the home button, setup, and go to the system, and go to the factory. The code is 8866. 8866. Hit enter. Now you go into this car model right here. The 000 first option here. To the right, you have to select the vehicle. So this car is Audi A5. I do not see it. So when I went to 007, that's the 09 to 18 B8. Hit that. I hit yes. Then you go back out. See this lit up? Now, before,
he declined
I couldn't
to
do
comment.
volume.
Separately, Trump also said he's optimistic about reaching.
I couldn't shut it off because these MMI didn't light up at all. So now, once I select 007, let me do it again. Factory 8866 check mark. Once I chose this 007, which is 09 to 18 B8 3G DNAV. Now we go back out. This lights up. Before, this MMI didn't light up, and I thought maybe I didn't plug it in MMI correct ways. I did. So everything is working correctly once you've done that. I pair the Bluetooth, as you can see. Android Auto or Carplay works. Weather. So we're putting the glove box back in. As I said, there's a whole bunch of 8 mils you got to put on. And this metal piece goes in here first. Plastic piece goes in second. There are screws, long screws supplied. You got to put that in to hold it in place. Silver trim goes in first. Okay. This has to line up. Yep. Don't forget to connect that airbag hazard switch plug. And use supplied screws. It comes with 4 long screws. I don't see. Oh. Got it? Yes. It slides down to lock in place. So we gotta change that aftermarket input. So this one is the reverse cam output. This factory backup cam is defective, so we put on aftermarket cam. It has a reverse cam out, positive side, and the RCA has a red wire. You're gonna put that together.
Okay.
So we got that. So we gotta change the resolution.
So this.
We are taking this back panel out to do backup cam. This thing comes out. This thing comes out. This handle, pop this out. Underneath, there is a screw here. We gotta remove that. There is a one screw behind underneath the handle. Remove that. And the whole thing comes out. Of the cam, there is a one torque screw holding on to the cam. That metal plate comes out. Then you can remove that backup cam. We are putting on aftermarket one, so we're just gonna reuse that metal mounting bracket. So there is a torque screw and one 10mm nut here. Once you remove that, this back mounting bracket comes out, and you put a backup cam onto the existing factory mount. Everything works, and you put this back on. So aftermarket cam get held on with 10mm bolt and a one torque screw. They ran the wire through here, through this one. It was too tight, so we couldn't put it inside. So we made a little opening here, ran the wire down, again, the wire down here, and ran the wire up. And aftermarket backup cam works with the OEM mounting. It slides top downward to lock in place. There's a little clips cut out. You slide down, straight down to lock in place. Once you're locked in, I'm gonna go out to settings. No, not that. We gotta go to home. Gotta go to settings. Back. Reverse. I think it's a regular cam. No, I think it's a regular cam. NTSC. Okay.
Disconnect el ground.
Alright, so reverse cam works. I think it does that too. So it does the guidelines. Okay. Alright, everything works. Let's try one more time. Make sure everything works. Sunday's weather.
Medium, maybe.
Sunday's weather.
Sunday in Union, it'll be mostly cloudy, with a high of 89 and a low of 73.
Do you have anything connected to this under the in the glove box? You have to unplug it, because if you have anything connected, such as an iPod connection or anything connected onto that cable right there on the corner, it's going to give you a low volume here and like an engine noise. So be sure to disconnect that. Nothing can be connected on that corner, and once you do that, the volume comes up normal. Take me home. That's it. Everything works. Don't forget to subscribe, please.